And we're live. Greetings. Happy Saturday. Welcome, friends. Eagles Pro said hello. And J-Lash with the thumbs ups. Thank you, friend. I always know I'm going to have a good stream if I see your thumbs ups. O-Dog is here early. Thank you. Appreciate O-Dog. Glad you're here. O-Dog says, sup, E-Pro and J-Lash. Welcome. And what's poppin', Super Antonio? Top Hat Plays says hello, and O-Dog says howdy, Top. What's poppin' for me? I dressed up for you guys. I was working on the James Bond video, so I dressed up for that, and I thought we should just do the stream a little more formally. Miko says, hello, Super Antonio. Hello, O-Dog and mods. Howdy, folks. Happy weekends. Happy Saturday or Sunday to you, Miko. And shout out to the Philippines and snakes in general. O-Dog says, sup, Miko. Top Hat Plays has the thumbs ups now. Thank you, friend. O-Dog says, you're clean. Sup with that. Yes, I was working on the James Bond video and I dressed up for it. Where it's going to be a long video. I'm going to review pretty much every Bond movie for up until Casino Royale. Up until Modern Bond. So I thought I'd dress up for it. Just do something different to separate the channel, or the second channel, from this channel, even though we're going to use the same background. And we've got this giant Red Dead Redemption 2 poster and the action figures and everything. But I would dress up a little more. Not sure. So I'm working on that video. And I wanted to get it up on Sunday, but it's not going to get up on Sunday. Sometime next week. Red 2 says hi, and O-Dog says sup, Red. You're joined once more by our co-host Sadie the Channel Dog, who is a little more alert than usual because she had a bath. She's soft and clean and smells really good. Wish you could smell her. She does not smell like dog tonight. Not that she ever smells. I mean, dog. Some people don't like dog smell. I like dog smell. O-Dog says, good way to take the shackles off. Yeah, I like to dress up. I don't dress up enough. Often. Not anymore. It is an Asian tradition, a Chinese tradition, to wear white at funerals. And regrettably, the last time I wore this jacket was for my father's funeral. However, I had it before that. I didn't buy the jacket for the funeral. I like wearing white. I'll wear this jacket and a nice gray T-shirt and white jeans and white Adidas for my all-white look. But I don't really go out anymore. This is pre-COVID. Miko says hello, Sadie. Miko said hello. I don't think you've ever seen a snake. And O-Dog says Sadie. And O-Dog says same here. I don't either. Yeah, sometimes I go out for lunch, but wearing a jacket is just too formal. Micah says you're just dressed fancy tonight. Yes, I was working on a James Bond video for the second channel, and I dressed up for it. O-Dog said, have a good day. I had a great day. Thank you for asking. How was your day, O-Dog? I worked on the James Bond video. What else? Did a little workout in the morning, jump ropes, and walk the dog and everything. I thought tonight, with these campfire chats, we could just talk about random subjects, whatever comes up. It's up to you, chat. Not necessarily Red Dead related. We can talk about movies or dinner or, whatever. Life. Things that happened. Things that you want to happen. O-Dog says, good day. Made it to the gym. And sup, Micah. Hope everyone is okay. Micah says, everything is great. O-Dog just came back from a run. Yeah, see, everybody worked out. Everyone has that endorphin high. I wanted to mention, because it was funny. So, Sadie loves tennis balls, of course. I guess every dog does. And she'll chew them apart. See? Like she chewed this one in half. Okay? So, just because I thought it would be funny, I put some peanut butter in here. I smeared peanut butter and put a treat in her there and handed it back to her. And she, of course, loved it and spent all morning just playing with it and having fun. But then, at the moment, she has 5 tennis balls. I couldn't, and she saw me do this. She saw me put the peanut butter in there. But she started tearing apart all her balls. And I couldn't figure out if she thought there was peanut butter in all of them, or that if she tore them apart and handed them to me, I would put peanut butter in there. I hope it's the latter. But yeah, she's destroying balls now in search for peanut butter and treats. Momo says, hello, greetings, friend. Happy Saturday. Odog says, playing some Red Dead. Found extra dialogue from Karen. It's 9:45 p.m. She's sitting at the table by Pearson and started talking about the Calendar Boys. At least it's new to me. I just made your extra dialogue for the Rhodes Gunsmith. That'll be up tonight. Actually, you being a channel member and all, it should be active for you, because channel member videos are preview earlier for channel members. So you should see it if you want. Odog says, welcome, Momo. And Eagles Pro says, hey, don't know if I've heard that dialogue from Karen. What chapter are you in? But it was fun hearing the gunsmith dialogue. It's a family matter. Well, thank you to leave. Arthur doesn't interfere. Odog says, sup, E-Pro. I assume Eagles Pro is a reference to the Philadelphia Eagles, not Eagle Flies, or Eagles Falls, or the game. Odog says chapter 2. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard it. Momo says probably chapter 3. Odog says, haven't got TB yet. I came to camp at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, but even when you get TB, I mean, Arthur will cough a bunch, but he's fine until Guarma. That's when it starts really showing. I love the flame animations. I think this will work out really well. Just for having a conversation with you guys. I also have a daylight campfire for like Sunday streams if we do this again. Micah says, how many suits do you own? I'm kind of curious. I have a white suit, I have a white jacket and a black jacket. That's it. This one's Calvin Klein and the black one is Armani. As far as clothing goes, I prefer quality over quantity. Odog says she was on guard and mentioned she'd like to shoot a fella without feeling bad about it. Then 20 minutes later, she was sitting at a table. Hosea had just finished a conversation. Then I walked up to her, saying it's quiet without the Calendar Boys and how much she missed them. Interesting. David says, there he is. Greetings, David. Welcome. I'm glad you're here on a Saturday. What's for dinner? What did I have for dinner, you may be wondering? Teriyaki spam with rice and steamed broccoli. David says, Moon Doggy, and O-Dog says, what up, Davy boy? How are you? Also some homemade peanut brittle from a neighbor. It's very good, very crunchy. David says, spiffy tonight, my friend. Yes, David, I was working on a James Bond video for the second channel. And so I just decided to keep spicy pork ramen. That sounds great. O-Dog says, Taco Bell, and it was thirsty glass emoticon. And it was water glass emoticon. Micah says, I prefer the 25% less sodium Spam, non-teriyaki. Yeah, I don't mind the salt. I don't care. I just, don't eat all of it. My philosophy as far as diet goes is you can eat anything you want, just don't eat all of it. Or rather, you can't eat as much as you want. Oh, O-Dog says trash. Yeah, that is a trash can. I'm sorry to hear that. You ran for the border. O-Dog says that's a wastebasket. David says Taco Bell has always been hit or miss. Well, David is a professional when it comes to the food industry, so he would know. I can't even remember the last time I've been in a Taco Bell. I do love taco salad, however. O-Dog says, true, David, and Momo had Taco Bell last night. Do love ramen. I have a giant, ramen bowl from Japan, very fancy, that I would originally wanted to use as a water bowl for someone, but because it's like a bowl shaped and not like flat bottomed, she kept knocking it over and stepping into it. She couldn't really figure it out. So I just use it to toss salads in and stuff. O-Dog says, I could have made it better at home for sure. And O-Dog says, I've got to do better and stop eating out. Would really help myself out. Yeah, I do eat out a lot. But they're all local restaurants. They're not chains. So, the food is, I trust the food more. David says, we went to Suku Ramen for dinner. Sounds good, David. Momo says, is Sadie your dog's name? Yes, she is. She's right down here. Can you see her? There she is. She just had a bath. Very soft and tired now. So how is everyone tonight? How's your weekend going? David says, Super Sadie, how are your dogs, David? Odin and Kodak. I hope they're feeling better. Momo says, she's a cute dog. Thank you, Momo. Sadie says thank you, even though she's not paying attention. A couple nights ago, we were passing a woman, and she said that, you have a cute dog. You must hear that a lot. And so I said, yeah, so I said, to be honest, we do, but it's new every time to her. And I also added, she's friendly, you can pet her if you want. And she did, and was happy. But David says, much better. And that's it's an odd service that we offer on our walks, where we, the people that pass us by we brighten their day a little bit. Sometimes, if they like dogs, at least, and that's nice. Just adding a little sunshine or happiness, just or a momentary stress reliever of petting a friendly dog. David or Odog says, Super Antonio, I have something I ran across 4 days ago. I thought about it a minute ago. I'll shoot you the info to you. Never seen it. You can make a video on it. Okay, I'm curious, Odog. Momo says, yesterday my cat was on my backpack and almost went to sleep. I guess she didn't want me to go to school. Or, Momo, she wanted to go to school with you. Odog says, good to hear, Davey, about your dogs. Glad they're feeling better. Dogs are like 100%. They're either on or off. If they're bad, if they're poorly, they will let you know they're feeling poorly. It's like 100% or not. It's like 0%. And if they're happy, they'll let you know. There's no in between with dogs. Perhaps as they grow older, I suppose, and calm down a little more. Micah says, there's a white suit similar to the one you're wearing in Red Dead 1. I forgot the name of the outfit. Yeah, I didn't unlock any of those outfits during the playthrough. I noticed that Serena got the poncho. John looks great in the poncho. Actually, strike that. I unlocked a duster. But I didn't like how John looked in it. David says, other than the cousins I grew up with, you're the only one that can get away with calling me Davy, oh dog. Well, that's why you two are friends. Just water tonight. I didn't feel like green tea, and I was worried about spilling it on the jacket. Unconsciously, I suppose. That's the problem with wearing white. You have to be very careful. You can't eat in it. Momo says, Micah, I think it's called the gentleman's attire. Well, I'm no gentleman, but I ain't afraid of Gunsmoke. Odog says, my boy. Yeah, I was talking about James Bond on the second channel for the James Bond, and one of the things I mentioned is that modern James Bond to me is not James Bond anymore. It's like it's a completely different franchise now. However, Tom Cruise is making essentially James Bond movies, like a classic James Bond movie under the Mission Impossible franchise. And that's fun to think about. So it's a weird turnaround. Even though he has no, he shows no signs of quitting, but I really think he should be quitting. David says, thought you were frying some chicken there for a minute. Yes. Yes, it would also work for that. I used to have a black bow tie for a tuxedo, and I just wanted to like drape a black bow tie here, but I lost it or couldn't find it. Lost it in the move. Hodog says, lol, that's not Colonel Sanders, David. He wears basically the same outfit. Skinny black tie, except with a skinny black tie. It works. I mean, it works. This is my only tie, and technically my only white shirt. I only have 2 dress shirts, and so I'll wear this like, either with a black jacket and a Reservoir Dog look. Usually when I wear this, I would wear it with like a nice gray t-shirt, and I don't wear it with the white, so it'd be white and gray, and then white jeans and white Adidas. Hodak says you're missing the glasses. Hodak says Halloween ideas. Yeah, I don't really dress up for Halloween anymore. I remember last year at Halloween when we were when I was renovating my father's house. Sadie got to have her first Halloween because they lived in the suburbs, and so they would get kids and stuff, and there were a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and she had so much fun. Every time the door rang, she was, I had to keep her on the short leash, but she answered too, and she was very happy to see all the costumes and all the little kids. David says, make sure you hit that like button, fellers. Appreciate that, David. And we didn't get any trick-or-treaters this year, even though there are kids in this building. David says, on Saturdays we chit-chat only because I wasn't coordinated enough to create a horse video for us, David, because I was working on the second channel. David, did you see this short on from ODog that's on this channel about the extra dialogue for at the Rhodes Gunsmith? It's available for channel members, and it will go live later tonight. And we're live at midnight for everybody else. Trying to offer perks for channel members. David says, it's the company, my friends. David, you make up the company. David says, I have not, but I will. Yeah, David, you can thank ODog for his efforts. He's the one that found it. ODog says, Super Antonio, did I miss something? There's a shack just north of Valentine. Young black kids starved to death. I thought that was subject to whether you find their mom or not. In time, any knowledge? You know, they're dead, and I don't think they're black. I think they're just black because they're dead. They died from a gas leak from carbon monoxide poisoning, and maybe it's like an old, like discarded script or abandoned side mission, so you only get the end or one of the endings. But as far as I know, you could never find the mom. ODog says, did they change it? No. No, it's just been a sad story. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the family where you find Jack's book. They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. The shack where the kids are, I think they just starved to death because they wouldn't leave. ODog says, I could have swore it was whether or not you saved her. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't think you ever meet the mom. It would be interesting if it was the mom that Arthur gives the ride back to Valentine. The one with the dead horse. ODog says, no, not the family. That's East. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of a different one. Haven't been to that shack in years. I love how expansive the world is that you can forget about locations and it becomes new again. Odog says, no, the mother with Mildred's dead horse says she has one kid. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Odog, but it would be nice if she... That would be a nice touch. Odog says, I think the shack had 2. Yes, they did have 2 there. Momo says, are you guys talking about the dead slave with the letter in Red Dead 2? No, that location is near Catfish Jackson in Panther Country. David says, I'm in chapter 3, don't know why though. Because you like the water. Yes, I got sidetracked by the second channel and the James Bond video. However, we are currently working on racing the Rose Grey Arabian against Dutch, against the Count in Chapter 3. And then we will have raced all the Arabians. Odog says, Momo, that's a different one too. There's a KKK meeting out in Rhodes area from that one. Yes. Here's Sadie saying hello to everyone. We matched tonight, for once. It's odd that she's a white dog. I don't consider her a white dog, even though she's obviously white. I see this little brown patch on her ear, and I focus on that. I suppose you have to describe her as a white dog. I read something sad but spooky and interesting about in England, in graveyards, you will often see ghosts of black dogs. Because the legend is the first person you bury in a graveyard will haunt that graveyard for eternity. So they would sacrifice black dogs and bury a black dog in there. So we'd see black dogs. That's fun to think about. Sad, though, for the dog. Odog says, LOL. David says, I like roaming around in my Union Blue outfit, terrorizing the raiders. And Odog says, nice, David. Yeah, those free men from the free state of Lemoyne, they've got a big chip on their shoulder. So yeah, I worked on the Rhodes Gunsmith video all morning, and then I spent the rest of the day working on the James Bond video. Which was a lot of fun, but difficult and time consuming because it's 20 movies. And I think for the future, we're just going to do like one movie or one TV series or one season of TV series. For example, Westworld Season 1, which is fantastic. Have it on Blu-ray. I've always wanted to talk about it. So the future videos won't be as difficult to make or as long. I don't know if I'll dress up for them, however, because I only have this jacket and the black one. Odog says, Hosea Matthews' grandfather was from Lincolnshire, England, where he was a turnip father. Ever catch that? Yes, I am aware of that. I haven't made a video on it. I know that conversation. Also the one with Herr Strauss, where he talks about being from Vienna. Uncle has a great conversation at Campfire Story where he talks about how he was either in Australia or Africa and became the god of a tribe because they had never seen a white man, and he was going to marry the chief's daughter. It's a really funny story. I have it somewhere. I'll put it up again. Let me make a note of it because it's funny. You'll like it. So hang around the campfire and see if Uncle will tell you that story. Uncle Story. Odog says, good stuff, and love how easy it is to get lost in this game. Yes, that just is a tribute to the genius of it and all the work they put into it, the immensity of it, and the almost total immersion. Odog says, yeah, you got to put that up. I have it. It's up. But I'll put it up in the form of a short. That is, I have, here I'll show you, show and tell. I have these hard drives with all, that are all Red Dead related. Here's the channel. The only thing that's organized, however, it's like, well, you know, it's like I've got Free Roam Fridays and the commentary and Marston Mondays and what else? And horses. The horses are organized by file. David says, where's that video from, Mr. Dog? And Odog says, I've also got to find your carvings video. I'm going to need help with that. Odog says, wow. The carvings video is called something like Let's Explore Lake Owanjila, something with Lake Owanjila Mysteries in the title. And as I recall, or southeast west, the carvings are on the west side of the lake going towards Cougar Country. Yeah. Maybe even on the stream side. On the way to the Trapper. David says, Mr. Superantonio is going to get you beat up with his carvings video. No, you'll be fine. Serena says, hi, Antonio. I made it. I'm sorry I'm late. Never apologize, Serena. You never have to. Everybody say hi to Serena. Miko says, even Bill didn't believe Uncle's stories. Yeah, Uncle has some great stories, Miko. I'm glad you've heard it. Serena says, hi, everyone. Odog says, I've been fighting a lot. I'm a bully. Well, it's easy to do it in that game. Miko says, hello, Serena. And Odog says, what's happening, Serena? David has the Star Hearts emoticon. Serena says, Antonio, you look sharp and good tonight in that outfit. Yes, Serena, I dressed up for you. Well, I was working on the James Bond video for the second channel. And I dressed up for that video. So I just thought I would continue the theme, or I was too lazy to change. Sadie's here, Serena. We match. She's very tired because she just had a bath. But she's very clean. She's very soft, and she smells really good. Serena says, hi, Miko, and hi, Odog, and hi, David. All the mods are here tonight. I'm always happy when we have a full house. However, I changed the chat threshold to 33 days. So I don't think we'll get any trolls tonight. David says, are you keeping the name the same? For now, yes, David, but we're going to change it. Odog says, When's the James Bond video going up? I wanted to do it on Sunday, but it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday this week. A Soundhead says, been playing some GTA 5 online, just finished the Fleece job, took over 100,000 for doing some extra stuff, and spent all of it on clothes and cars. That's easy to do in Grand Theft Auto. Serena says, hi Sadie, beautiful girl, let her sleep. Yeah, she's happy to sleep. Sleeping on the job once more. She knows we're going live. I was telling her during her shower that we've got a live stream. And we can relax after the live stream, but she takes her job seriously. Serena says, hi A Soundhead, nice job doing that on GTA Online. Odog says, easy bank heist there. Serena, tonight is a campfire theme where we talk about anything we want. We just sit around the campfire and trade stories, talk about the game or whatever happened or your week, or whatever we want to talk about. Soundhead says, thanks Starhearts, might try to do the Diamond Casino heist tomorrow since it's the best heist in the game right now. Bodog says, I've still got Pacific Standard Finale, ready to run. Soundhead says, really want to do the Doomsday Heist. Heard it's fun. Have you done the Doomsday Heist, Serena? Serena is my authority and correspondent for all things Rockstar Online, Red Dead Online, and Grand Theft Auto Online. Odog says, Soundhead, I still don't know how to run that one. And Serena says, I liked doing the Diamond Casino. Serena, you are a Diamond Casino. You know, both AC Valhalla and Ghost of Tsushima have online versions of their games, but you never hear anything about it. And I think also Cyberpunk 2077, maybe it's just not the channels we watch or I watch. Sounded says Diamond Casino gives like how much to 2 million or something close to 1 million. Prices are inflated in Grand Theft Auto because that's a lot of money for which you can't buy that much. Serena says, yes, long time ago. Don't think I uploaded it. Sometimes it's hard trying to get good players to do heist GTA Online. Some players muck around and ruin the heist. Odog says, there's 2 Shogun Samurai games coming up this year. One is an Assassin's Creed. Interesting, Odog. There's also the Shogun series. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Tubi, or not Tubi. It's not on Tubi or Hulu. It's on Netflix or Hulu. But yeah, they're doing the Shogun remake. Don't care. Metro says, I'm sorry I'm late. I just robbed the general store in Tumbleweed. I needed that money. Greetings, Metro. There's never any reason to apologize. We're just hanging out tonight, around the campfire, trading stories, telling tall tales of feats of strength and imagination. Also ghost stories. We're not, but we could. Serena says, hi Metro, LOL nice. Lol nice. Bodog says, I meant they copied Assassin's Creed setup. It's very similar, climbing buildings and stuff. Oh, okay. Like ninjas. Bodog says, sup Metro. Who is everyone's favorite Bond? I say in the video that my favorites are Connery, of course, and Pierce Brosnan. Metro says, nice outfit in real life. Metro, I was working on the a James Bond video for the second channel. We're going to do the movie reviews and movie commentaries over on that channel. Serena says, the campfire looks beautiful and nice and relaxing. Best campfire in the game. Yeah, Serena, I'm just going to have this up in the background for these campfire chats. And we're going to talk about whatever we talk about. Just a nice organic conversation amongst friends. Odog says, they're remastering Uncharted. I think Drake's Fortune is first. Soundhead says, never watched James Bond. Should I? I can't answer that question for you, Soundhead. I don't know if it would appeal to modern audiences. Metro says, what's up, chat? How y'all doing, and Super Antonio? I'm doing great, Metro. Better now that you're here. Odog says, for your eyes only, Bond. That was Roger Moore, I believe. It went Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, then Pierce Brosnan, and then Daniel Craig. Serena says, feel like cooking marshmallows on the campfire, LOL. Yes, same here. I hope we brought enough to share. Bodog says, yeah, Roger Moore. Odog says, I don't remember Dalton. I need to rewatch. He was only in 2 movies. He only did it for 2 movies in the 90s. Let me see my notes, and I will tell you. Metro says, I wonder if marshmallows were around in Arthur's times. I bet they were not, Metro. I bet they didn't have the technology to make them. Yes, Timothy Dalton was in License to Kill and GoldenEye. No, actually, strike that. The Living Daylights in 1987 and License to Kill from 1989. And then Pierce Brosnan started with GoldenEye. Serena says, yes, got heaps of marshmallows for everyone. Thank you, Serena. And Odog says, I don't think so. That's probably regarding marshmallows. Soundhead says, I'm getting grief by people in GTA 5 online. I'm going to hide in my apartment until they leave, since they can't get in, or just camp out in my garage. That's irritating. I wish you could just save and reload. Metro says, Google if marshmallows were around in 1899. I bet they weren't. Marshmallow history. There's a marshmallow hibiscus. Oh, interesting. Early to mid 1800s. Ancient Egyptians were the first to enjoy a gooey treat, now called marshmallow, as early as 2000 BC. The treat was considered extremely special and was reserved for gods and royalty only. The marshmallow was originally made from the mallow plant that grows in wild marshes. That's crazy. It's just spun sugar. Marshmallows now are just like compressed cotton candy. Odog says, never been that one. And Serena says, I don't like that Ace Soundhead. I always play private lobby. Yeah. Yeah, listen to Serena. She knows what she's talking about. Odog says, never seen GoldenEye. It's okay. It's forgettable, to be honest. It's not one of the classics. I mean, the only reason I've seen it is because I've got the Blu-ray boxed edition of all of them. And that's what the video is about. Odog says, I mostly play private lobbies too if I can, especially GTA. Sounded as 2000 BC. When when marshmallows were invented. Yeah, the ancient Egyptians. Who knew, Odog? Serena says, when I first played GTA Online, there was a spaceship hovering over me. Wasn't sure when it was, what it was now. Now I play solo, or I play with friends. And Serena says, same, Odog. Mentor says, personally, I don't like marshmallows. They're good with graham crackers, but I do like them with chocolate. And Odog says, nice. I can't remember personally the last time I've had marshmallows. Oh, Rice Krispie treats, those count as marshmallows. But that was before I got this one. She's never had marshmallows or Rice Krispie treats. I'm sure she would like them. What's not to like? I think I had them over the holidays when my mom was still alive. So that's pre-COVID. That's the last time I've had them, because she used to make them for the holidays. I should make them. I'll make them next Christmas. And we shall distribute them around the campfire. Miko says, chocolate mallows. Never tried those. I'm sure they'd be good. Like Rice Krispie treats and then like mix in chocolate chips. I'd eat that. I'd eat that right now. Soundhead says, sadly, I can't have chocolate. I'm lactose intolerant. Well, you're not. Well, you are missing a lot, but, you know, you're not really missing. Odog says, make a vid, LOL. Yes, cooking with Super Antonio in Red Dead Redemption 2. That'd be funny. I do have a tripod. I could do it in theory. Set up in the kitchen. Kitchen is decorated. You guys never see it. Well, actually, the whole apartment is decorated. What was it going to say? Something about food. Odog says, can you put a spin on the treats like cinnamon? Yeah, you know, I mean, the base is Rice Krispies and melted marshmallows. So you can put whatever you want in there. Odog says, that works. So you put cinnamon, you could put chocolate chips, you could put like butterscotch chips. You can put nuts, raisins, whatever you want. Odoc says, that works, Super Antonio. Yeah, I'm thinking Super Antonio Part 2 will turn into more of a lifestyle channel. More of a traditional YouTube channel where you just kind of like hang out and talk and we make actual videos. Metro says, by the way, I made the Mexico video that y'all wanted. It's doing pretty good. Let's go check it out right now, Metro. Go to channel. Soundhead says, I like finding the mint flavors for food in Red Dead 2. I don't know why, but mint might taste good. Just love making my Arthur fat. Okay. I'm not seeing it, Metro. Something called the Vision. Going to popular. How I show Arthur. What's the title of the video, Metro? And Odog says, I've made them 20 years ago, but I have never thought of adding stuff, chocolate chips or cinnamon. Yeah, sometimes my mom would add like white chocolate chips because she liked them. But I always preferred just like marshmallow, the traditional Rice Krispie treats with the marshmallow crunch. Metro says it's on my shorts. Okay. I was looking in the wrong place. I see an Undead Nightmare short, Metro, but I'm not seeing your short. I mean the Mexico short. A Soundhead says, heard they made a Rice Krispie treat cereal. Isn't good from what I heard. Yeah, I mean you gotta make it yourself. Hodog says, they did. Don't think it sold well. I don't eat cereal. I don't really, I don't really care for it, I guess. I like oatmeal, but, I like oatmeal with raisins, chopped almonds, and blueberries. Metro says, it's not my newest short. It's my 6th short from my newest one. Okay, let's go back to your channel. How to glitch into Mexico in Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, I liked it. Oh, you're using the Manteca Falls glitch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know this one. I'm surprised it still works. This is kind of how you glitch into Guarma. But you use the cave where the devil is, and you can glitch into Guarma using this exact technique. Okay, yeah. I know that one. Well done, Metro. Bodog says, avoid Quaker. They've been popped for using too much pesticide. Wow. Expect lawsuit soon. Yeah, I've just been buying from Amazon lately. It's cheap. Odog says FDA got them. Yeah, it's interesting how out of control the food industry is. They've made snack food so addictive. Just the sweet, salty. I mean, they've just got it dialed into a literal science. You know, they've got like actual scientists creating tastes and sweetnesses that will addict you. Odog says Trump approved the use of the pesticide because it makes it easier to harvest the grain. Okay. Odog says, but that's another story. Yeah, for pretty much all of human history, honey was the sweetest taste on the planet. Except we have developed artificial sweeteners that are like 1,000 times sweeter than honey. And we put it in everything. Bread, chips, all foods. All American foods, all processed foods. Just to make everything taste better and more palatable. Eagles Pro says, hi. Greetings, Eagles. We're just sitting around the campfire. Eagles says, sorry I haven't been on yet. No worries, Eagles. And you never have to apologize. Not on this channel. Odog says, honey is what I use to sweeten anything I can when needed. Yeah, I love honey. I like it on toast. But I put it in the oatmeal. What else do I put in it? That's about it. Sometimes in the green tea. Metro says, greetings, Eagles Pro. Never in the coffee. I like coffee black. Eagles says, well, I'm doing with everything of my mom do. Not sure what you mean there, Eagles. But shout out to your mother. Pay attention to her and give her a hug because you only got one mom. And you'll miss her when she's gone. Better yet, make her make you Rice Krispie treats and make them for everyone. Bring enough to share. Eagles Pro says, sure. Serena, do you like Rice Krispie treats, or is that an American snack? What did they eat in Australia? Alligator Krispie treats? Odog says, send some to Serena, LOL. Yeah, I don't know if she knows about Rice Krispie treats. I think she has kangaroo treats. Eagles Pro says, yeah, true. At any rate, friends, I just thought I would pop up for an hour and hang out with you guys. Had a great time talking to you. If you want, we can do this on Sunday or on Saturdays. Tell me what you thought about it. Odog has a smiley emoticon. Shout out to the mods, Odog, Serena, and David. Really appreciate all of you being here. Serena, do you like Rice Krispie treats? Do you know what those are? Do you have some Australian equivalent? Odog says scorpion venom treats. Yeah, Yeah, everything in Australia is trying to kill you. At any rate, we shall return on Sunday. Well, actually on Monday for Marston Mondays. On Mondays, we Marston. And I'm working on everyone watch the Rhodes Gunsmith short. It's from Odog. Odog discovered it. It's pretty funny. And we shall see you on Monday. Or maybe Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, have a great